Hey everybody, it's Jason Falls, and I just wanted to do a little supplemental video to go along with the post on WatchDotTV about the sort of convergence of social and search. So just to kind of give you a little bit of a visual on what social and search looks like, and certainly how your videos play into that, I thought we'd take a look at a couple of things. Just a broad-based search for roller coasters here obviously is what we're looking at. And right now the way that Google is using individual social signals. I'm scrolling up and down through these listings here, and I don't see any indications here that show me friends have either liked or anything like that. Google's still integrating some of this social search, but what you can see here is obviously where images and or videos pop up in the search. You want to make sure that you're optimizing your videos so that when they do come up in search, they pop off the page. Obviously the little thumbnail is going to do that, but looking at the keywords obviously in the title, in the description, that's what's helping these videos rank for this. Now this is obviously a broad-based search. Let's take a look real quickly though at roller coaster in Bing, because you see some different results which I think are actually pretty fascinating. And look here in the Bing results over here. I'm logged into Bing so it knows who I am, and you can see that I've got some content on roller coasters from some of my friends. It's my friend David, who apparently uploaded a picture of he and I guess that's his daughter going down a roller coaster, and then there's other friends of mine who are logged in and have pictures as well. But you can also go over here and see videos for roller coasters, and this is again, roller coaster is in the title, so on and so forth. These videos are winning those results. You can also look down through here and say, wait a minute, what's this little thumb? Well, if I hover over that, 9 of my friends like Cedar Point, so they have given Cedar Point a like or a thumbs up somewhere, and that's coming into Bing search results. Bing actually does a much better job, in my opinion, at present, at the time of the recording of this video, of integrating those social signals into the actual search result page. So that's what you see. But when you optimize your video for search and for social, this is kind of what it looks like. Here's a video that I did and uploaded to my YouTube channel. It was an interview I did with Jonathan Irwin, who's the CEO of a startup called Ready App, which is based here in Louisville. And you can Google Ready App if you want, or Bing Ready App if you'd like, to find out more about them. But I basically did a little video interview with him, and I uploaded it to YouTube, and you'll notice that I've got Ready App, Jonathan Irwin, the pivot, because this is what we're talking about primarily in the video, is a startup that actually pivots. And so you can see here in my description, I also have the pivot for startup companies, Jonathan Irwin of Ready App, talking about the pivot. Now, I realize that my little social media explorer niche blog is not necessarily going to beat out lots of other blogs out there that talk about startups and entrepreneurship and so on and so forth. So I'm not trying to win the pivot, but I definitely can probably win searches for Jonathan Irwin or for Ready App. So what I do is I upload it to YouTube, and then I embed it into a blog post on my blog. And so here is the video now on Social Media Explorer. You can see that there. What I typically do with it, as I told you in the piece, is you also want to promote your content. You've got to market your marketing, as my friend Jay Bear likes to say. So I'll copy and paste this link over on Google Plus and update it there to let people know that particular piece of content is there. I'll also update Facebook and Twitter and so on and so forth. In fact, this actual post was from July of this year. So what I may do is I may actually go to Google Plus now, because now we're in December when I'm recording this. I may actually re-promote it, because that will spark again some more social activity around that particular piece of content. But what happens when you do that, when you post it on your website and you share that link on your social networks, some interesting things start to happen. You start to look at a Google search result. I typed in Ready App Jonathan Irwin, and the #1 result is the YouTube video that comes up for that. But if you scroll down the page just a little bit, you can also also see that the blog post actually ranks for that as well. Now, Google owns YouTube, so they want to prioritize their content. That's totally fine. They can watch the interview. That's the #1 search result for Ready App Jonathan Irwin. It's the YouTube result, but my blog post where that is embedded is actually also a search result as well. So you can see if you have multiple entries with both your YouTube videos or Vimeo or whatever platform you want to post it on, although I recommend YouTube because Google owns them and they index their videos a little bit more frequently and a little bit better. You can have the YouTube entry, and then you can also have your blog post or your website content entry, and so now all of a sudden you've got more than one entry on the front page pushing your competition down and off. Now let's look at it over here on Bing. I found this to be somewhat peculiar. I searched for the same exact thing, got very different results, but here's my blog post. It ranks, looks like 5th for that search term. And look, I've got a social signal here. One of my friends likes socialmediaexplorer.com. So that shows up as a trusted search engine result. This is absolutely what you're seeing. How you're seeing the manifestation of the integration of social and search coming together. If I'm a random user and I search for Ready App Jonathan Irwin and I find this page and I see a thumbs up over here, that means, hey, of all this content, someone I know trusts this piece. So I'm more likely to click there because it has this little social recommendation. Now, one thing I did find peculiar here is the video. The YouTube video does not show up. In fact, if you click over to videos, it says we didn't find any results for Ready App Jonathan Irwin. So this makes me think, because I know that I optimized this video for those terms, makes me think that there might be a little strangeness going on between Bing actually indexing YouTube videos, but certainly that's just an insinuation. I don't have anything to back that up. At any rate, I just wanted to show you sort of what social search manifests itself as when you do it right, when you integrate social and search together. And you can see here that somebody that I know also has 9 friends like PR Web, so that's trusted in my network of friends. And I wanted to show you how sort of optimizing your video with keywords and whatnot can not only help you rank for search, but can also attract some activity in the social web, because that's obviously what we're talking about here, is making sure you're optimizing your video for both search engine results, but also for people. So hopefully this gives you a little bit better of an idea of how this looks and manifests itself in the two of the most popular search engines.